My boyfriend told me women talk too much, so I gave him the silence he asked for. I'd been with Aaron for a few months when he completely embarrassed me at dinner with his friends. He was telling some story about fixing his car when I added a detail because I was literally there helping him. He cut me off mid-sentence. Babe, I'm telling the story here. His friends got quiet and uncomfortable while I just sat there feeling stupid. In the car afterward, he went off on me. What the hell was that back there? He said, punching the steering wheel. You made me look like a complete idiot in front of my boys. This is exactly the problem with women today. You all think you need to have an opinion about everything when you should just smile and nod. You need to learn when to shut up and let the man handle things. I stared at him in disbelief. You asked me to come tonight. Yeah, to sit there and look pretty, not run your mouth and make me look weak. You're always doing this. Always talking, always butting in when nobody asked. It's annoying and it's disrespectful. I took a breath and stayed calm. You're right. I do talk too much. I'll be quieter. He relaxed right away and patted my leg. Good. See, this is why I like you. Most girls would freak out right now, but you actually get it. The next morning, I didn't tell him breakfast was done, and he walked into the kitchen 20 minutes later mad that his food was cold. Why didn't you tell me it was ready? He asked while throwing his eggs in the trash. I just shrugged and didn't say anything. He stared at me confused before going to get dressed. When he came back out, his shirt was inside out and his zipper was completely down, but I didn't mention either. He made it all the way to the coffee shop before someone pointed it out, and he had to fix himself in a public bathroom. He came home furious. You saw that and said nothing? I looked like an idiot at the coffee shop. I nodded. Why the hell not? You said women talk too much and I should shut up. I'm working on it. That afternoon, he texted asking where his gym stuff was, and I ignored it. He called twice and I let it ring. When he got home, he was pissed. Why aren't you answering me? You said I talk too much. Texting is talking. I'm being quiet like you wanted. He looked like he wanted to explode. I didn't mean you can't talk to me ever. I meant in public you need to let me lead. Women should speak when spoken to, but not interrupt men. I smiled and nodded, but stayed quiet. He tried starting conversations all night, and I just gave him nods or said one word. By bedtime, he looked annoyed, but I could tell he didn't want to admit it bothered him. Meeting his parents for the first time the next day was a total disaster, and I loved every second of it. His mom asked about my job, and I just stared at her silently. Not even a word. She looked at Aaron confused and asked again. I kept staring. His dad tried talking about hiking because we both liked it, but I literally just sat there like a statue. Aaron was sweating. Babe, tell them about that trail we did. I looked at him and blinked. Come on, the one with the big waterfall. I took a sip of water and looked away. His mom pulled him into the kitchen looking seriously worried. I heard her say, Aaron, can she not speak? Does she have some kind of condition we should know about? He came back looking stressed and desperate. Babe, please just talk to them. My mom thinks something's wrong with you. I shook my head. He leaned in close to me and whispered hard. You need to talk right now. I'm not asking. I'm telling you as your boyfriend to stop this nonsense and speak. I looked him dead in the eye and mouthed the word no without making a sound. His dad asked me to pass the salt, and I just pointed at it instead of handing it to him. His mom offered me more food, and I held up my hand in a stop motion. Every single interaction was silent gestures and blank stares. His dad finally said, Son, I think maybe you two need to leave. This is very uncomfortable. As we walked to the door, I heard his mom whisper to his dad, I don't understand why he can't find a normal girlfriend. His dad sighed and said, You'd at least think he could do better than that. Aaron's face went completely red and his hands were shaking as he opened the car door for me. On the drive home, Aaron started crying from embarrassment. Fine, you win. I was wrong. Please just talk like normal. I didn't say anything. Did you hear what they said about me? My own parents think I'm a loser who can't get a decent girlfriend. When we pulled up to my place, I immediately got out of the car. Wait, he yelled after me. Are we gonna talk about this? I turned and slowly shook my head before walking inside. My phone blew up with texts from him all night, but I didn't answer a single one.